a Smartie by any other name today on the candy aisle. Hey everyone, I'm Jeff, and today we are looking at rockets. Rockets, you may ask, what is a rocket? Looks suspiciously like a Smartie. Well, if you're in the United States, you will probably know this product as Smarties. It is a tablet style candy that is pretty yummy, and you will find it oftentimes at Halloween. And just these little, just comes just like this. They do make other sort of packaging SKUs, but this is sort of the main one that you'd find, just cellophane sort of packaging. So it's interesting, the Rockets name. I'm in Canada, and this is the Canadian like version of the packaging. In the UK, you might know this. There's very similar to candies that a company named what's it called, Swizzle Matlow. They make some candies that are also popular around sort of Halloween time. Specifically, they make one called the Parma Violet, which looks almost exactly like this. So the story goes that the brother of the chairman of Swizzle Matlow came over to the United States in 1949 and started the CD Candy Company, and then they started producing candies. And this was their biggest one. That company is now the Smarties Company. In Canada, they make this product, which is their most popular product, but they can't call it Smarties or I don't know if they can't, but they don't want to, because they don't want to get it confused with Nestle's Smarties, which are also sold all over the world. Now, I'm not sure if these specific Rockets or Smarties, as they're known in the US, are sold in other places, but certainly the Nestle Smarties product, which I've reviewed before, is sold in lots of places in the world. However, not the United States. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. In the States, this is called Smarties. In Canada, it's called Rockets. You get the idea. It's often sold in bulk, and you'll get it around Halloween time, which it is, as I'm reviewing this right now. So I'm going to open this up, and we'll have a look at it. The Canadian version of it versus the American version of it actually is slightly different. So if you're in the States and you know these, which anyone who grew up in the States or Canada will probably know these, is slightly different. So the Canadian ones are a tiny bit smaller, I think, on average. They're also smoother and less specked. They have sort of a speckled sort of quality in the design. The U.S. ones are manufactured in New Jersey, and the Canadian ones are in Newmarket, Ontario. And some people say that the Canadian ones are better just because I think they have a slightly stronger flavor. At least that's what internet says. But I don't know. I'd like to try them side by side. I've had Smarties in the States, and I've had these, of course, growing up. This is like a staple of Halloween time. What you're always going to have a bunch of these in the bottom of your bag. But if they run out, which they often do, run out of product in the United States for the U.S. market, they'll actually import Rockets, like the Canadian-made Rockets, with the Smarties packaging on them. So if you or your kids are out at Halloween this year and you get some of these, have a look at the label, and if after the ingredients you see, I don't know if it says it, it should say it here somewhere, if I can find it. If you see a Made in Canada label after the ingredients, then you'll know that it was a Canadian. Even if it says Smarties, it was made in the Canadian plant, and it's actually Rockets. So you might actually be able to get Rockets branded as Smarties in the United States. I'm going to just move on from that. But I know people who care about this stuff care about it. So that's why I pointed out. So you get a whole bunch of different colors, and each color corresponds to a different flavor. The white, supposedly, this is according to internet, for the life of me, I can't remember this. The white is cream or orange, the yellow is pineapple, pink is cherry, green is strawberry, purple is grape, and the orange is orange, of course. So let's try. All the colors are kind of these pastel colors. So honestly, I always found it kind of hard to even tell the difference between some of them. But oh man, powdery, falls apart. It's like They call them tablet style because they're just like old tablet style pills. I mean, they don't make these as much anymore in terms of like medicine, but they used to make medicine and vitamins and stuff quite often in this sort of tablet shape and size and sort of style. And they were always these powdery kind of things. So it has this break and this powder to it. And then inside, it tastes almost like what would you classify it as? Like Jell-O or Kool-Aid powder, maybe? Just if you were to take Jell-O or Kool-Aid powder and turn it into a like a candy, this is what it would taste like. That's probably the easiest way I would say to describe it. It's a pretty strong taste, considering what it is. It's not as chalky as it perhaps looks, but pardon me. But it does have an element of that to the texture. They're really good though because they have a really good flavor. I mean, a pretty strong flavor. I can't say specifically Rockets compared to Smarties at the moment, but one of these days I'll do a side by side. I'd say that these are all really, really good though. Rockets, excellent. I mean, really, they combine well. They're really they're a staple at Halloween time, and they're great for it because you're never really gonna go wrong with these. They're not it's not as exciting as getting the mini chocolate bar, but you're not gonna turn down Rockets. And they're easy to share. It's like getting Pez, it's not like the greatest thing in the world, but hey, everyone likes Pez, So that's basically where we stand with Rockets. Good stuff. I like them. I would never, ever rush out and buy a Rockets. I don't know why you would. But they're good. If someone offers you some Rockets, definitely take them. Don't go out of your way to go get them. I mean, they're good, but they're not they're nothing to be super sought out. Okay? So that's where we stand with it. Walking the Candy Aisle is going to rate Rockets. I'm going to rate it a 4 out of 5. It's very solid. But like I said, you don't need to, kill yourself to get them. Although I would still like to try Rockets right next to some Smarties. So thanks for watching, everyone. If you like this review, please click the links that you see on the screen, subscribe, like us, all that good stuff. And stay tuned. There is more reviews coming your way all the time. Bye-bye. Thank you.